And welcome back to more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds here. Jonathan Darwin, Stephen Hensley, 24th anniversary show. We got some extraordinary matches. We are going to open with a 6-man tag match as Smash the Mat and Flex Simmons take on the Rustlers and Mulato X. Following up that match will be Simply Delicious Dino going one-on-one with Side Effect, and the match we've been waiting for the main event.
Oh, John, the match we've been waiting for the main event. No disrespect to the 2 prior matches, but this one has been over a year in the making, ever since Alex Bryant eliminated Victor Andrews from the 2021 Golden Opportunity situation. Victor Andrews has had a chip on his shoulder. This is a match that has been supposed to have happened for over a year, if not for a neck injury. And you have got to believe tonight, last man standing, Victor Andrews against Alex Bryant, that one, it's not a main event for today, it's a main event for the ages.
And here's the other thing, Steven, that match is not going to have a winner. That match is going to have a survivor, plain and simple.
No argument.
Let's go to our opening contest.
This first match is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, the team of
And 6-man tag action to open up Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds this week. Jonathan Darwin here, Stephen Hensley at the King Arena in Lumberton, North Carolina. Stephen, a good matchup that we're seeing here. One half of the former tag team champions, Mr. Magnificent, and G-Money, a former tag team champion as well. And on the other side, you got the current tag team champions, the Rustlers. Flex Simmons is in the ring, or on the apron waiting to be tagged. Golden Opportunity Rumble winner. And Mulato X, a young man who has a bright future here potentially in Ring Wars Carolina.
I'm glad you stopped for a breath there, John. I was a little bit worried about you. A little red in the face there. A guy your age, you got to take care of yourself, bud.
I'm healthy as a horse.
Nonetheless, I digress. Great contest on our hands here. As you see the Cowboys cinching in a tight hammerlock. Mr. Sexy in the middle of that ring, still facing his corner, though. And he's able to get up and under there, into a side headlock to the tall man.
Well, I tell you what, I still cringe a little bit about how the Rustlers became the tag team champions, using that title belt on Team Sexy to become the 2-time tag champions.
Well, you can not like it. You can be sickened by it. You can have a problem with it. You can write letters. You can write emails. But at the end of the day, the champions are the champions, and you can't argue with that result.
Not at this time, no. But it'll be interesting to see who starts to develop in that tag team division. And we could be seeing it here with Smash the Mat. I mean, G-Moniy tagging with the Great Slaughter, the RWC Heavyweight Champion. Mr. Magnificent going for the pin here. 2. I mean, former tag team champion. So with Sweet Daddy D. I mean, Smash the Mat could be a new tag team here developing in Ring Wars Carolina.
I think they already are a tag team, if we're being honest. A lot of history there, though the fans may not be used to seeing it. Very, very popular podcast is Smash the Mat.
Yes. Yeah, one of the great ones. They also got a video podcast.
Nearly came down on the Cowboy, stopping short there. Perhaps a great strategy of G-Moniy still stopped the Cowboy in his tracks long enough to cinch in that side headlock, or excuse me, front face lock, but a tag out nonetheless. And the Wrestlers, good tandem offense here. Taking the big man up there. Suplex time, great hang time, and their partner Mulato X reaching for a tag that he's not getting.
No, and referee giving some latitude there, not starting the count at all. Going for the pin. I mean, the Wrestlers should have been close to getting disqualified for as many seconds as they were in the ring together.
Questioning the referee's count, not going to do them any good, much as they may want to disagree with it. A flurry of punches by G-Moniy, and this is where mistakes come in there. The Wrestlers, they are tag team champions, but still kind of inexperienced, if we're being honest, and that's what's allowed him to end up in that corner there against his opponents. They were firmly in control a moment ago.
Yeah. But good suplex by Flex Simmons and G-Moniy. Flex going for that pin. But a 2 count there. You know, and speaking of championships, G-Moniy was supposed to have the cash in his golden opportunity winnings here tonight. Some paperwork has changed. He's going to make an announcement at the September event, headlocks for Huntington's disease.
Good grief.
And we're going to know the future of what G-Money is going to do with that golden opportunity Rumble win.
Ill-planned attempt there. Almost backfired on them, but a tag out to Mulato X. Not doing a whole lot at the moment, but he is keeping his opponent in the right corner. That's what you do. You draw that invisible line in the sand. The closer to yours you are, you're the winner. The closer to theirs you are, you're the loser.
Yeah, and if there's anything the Wrestlers know how to do, it's how to cut a ring in half.
Well, they didn't know it a moment ago, but they should know it.
Well, everybody trips up every now and again. Flex Simmons trying to fight free to get over, because if you notice, he's still on the opposite side of the ring of where he needs to be, even with the side headlock applied. I tell you what, this Mulato X, I'm looking at him and, oh, wait a minute, come on.
Good knee to the back. Good clothesline.
Hey.
And Mulato X not missing an opportunity. The referee doesn't like it, but harsh words aren't going to change the course of the
Well, it
contest.
was totally uncalled for, Steven. Go for the pin.
Excellent hook of the leg there. Good scientific wrestling from Mulato X. You know, I could see championship gold in this kid's future.
Really? Maybe a little bit of potential foreshadowing by Stephen Hensley. And you know what, Steve?
Oh, he's got.
I'm not going to completely disagree with you, but I mean, he's still got a big mountain to climb to get into the championship pictures here in Ring Wars Carolina.
But just look at the kid. You can tell he's got thoroughbred athlete written all over him.
So far, he does. I mean, he knows how to work with the Wrestlers. And oh, what a splash to Flex Simmons by Waco. Oh, come on. Admonishment by the referee again as Waco used the ropes.
I think he needed to hold on just a little bit tighter with that bulldog there. But you can't argue with the fact his opponent can't see right now. And he is knocked through a loop.
Yeah, just a little, and trying to get over is Flex Simmons. Fingertips away. Waco, he might want, if he's smart, he might want to pull Flex Simmons back. I mean, he's tempting fate by having Flex Simmons that close to the other side of the ring.
Good choice, though, to neutralize that arm there while he's stretching him out.
Choke him out. This isn't
I mean, that's a good strategy. If the arm drops, that's the end of the contest.
Yeah, but choking will get you disqualified. Oh, jawbreaker. Simmons finds a way to get free, but
well, it's a little long-winded to say constrict him out.
and there's a 50-cent word. Going for the pin. 2, no. 2 count there. G-Money and Mr. Magnificent very hungry to get in this one.
Oh, I'm sure they're chomping at the bit. But they're not the only ones frustrated right now. Their opponents are frustrated. They want to win this thing, and they've thrown quite a bit at Flex to not get it done.
Wait a minute, the Rustlers double team maneuver coming off.
Absolutely excellent blockbuster. Did not expect to see that in their bag of tricks. And G-Money knew the trouble that was happening right there.
Yeah, that could have been all for Flex Simmons if G-Money hadn't come in. Oh! I tell you what, don't poke the bear. You're going to get some. G-Money, he's a fighter.
Well, I mean, he might want to give him some right now, but he's not the legal man. You can see what that's done for his partner.
Yeah, Flex Simmons in trouble. And here comes Mr. Magnificent, hot-headed as well.
And again, they may want to do something, but all they're doing is causing problems for their partner, problems for their team. They want that win. They got to cut it out. They got to take their emotion and put it off to the side. Those guys, both of them, former champions in their own right, they should know better if anyone does.
Well, I got to agree with that point, Steve, but I mean, sometimes the emotions get the best of you, and that's what happened in this situation. Flex Simmons, though.
Well, Flex Simmons is getting a little emotional, getting beat up with nobody having his back.
Oh, but he's finding a way to fight back. Oh, he's almost over in the other corner. Oh!
Well, he was almost. Almost was that key word, and that is not doing him any favors as you see the big cowboy just stepping on that hand.
Yeah, Pecos really putting the toes on those digits of Flex Simmons. Oh, and stomping hard is Pecos. You see Flex Simmons gasping for air in there. And look at the way that Pecos has Simmons grounded here now. And facing the opposite direction, so there's no potential to tag either G-Money or Mr. Magnificent. Oh, I might have spoken too soon.
Well, Flex finds his way up, but a big knee to the gut's going to bring him back down as he gets dragged to the wrong corner for him one more time.
Wait a minute, who's he going to tag? Oh, wait a minute. I think he got Mulato X.
Well, Mulato X won it in this thing, and that's a tag if ever I've seen one.
I mean, yeah.
The wrestler's not happy about it, though.
No, well, I mean, they're used to working together, and they may be concerned that Mulato X is going to try to steal a little bit of a spotlight from the wrestlers. But, hey, you know what? You're out there as a 6-man group. You better work together or you might get up on the losing end.
Well, I have to agree with you, John, and it's a strange moment for me, but at the end of the day, why do you sign a contract if you don't want to wrestle with the man?
And you know what? I don't know if the wrestlers knew that Mulato X was their partner going into it. They might have thought
Can they not read a contract? I imagine it has to have all 3 men's names on it. That's all I'm saying.
And that's a valid point, Steven.
Get it together. Get the W. You don't like him, find a new partner next time.
Oh, wait a minute. The arm dropped the second time. If this is it, it's all over.
Could be night-night.
No! Almost touching there. Flex Simmons finds a way to get the arm up, though.
Really very close situation for Flex. And he's willed himself back up. And right now he's fighting for all he can. He still wants to win this thing. He's not ready to go to sleep.
No, he is not. Flex Simmons is a very well-conditioned athlete.
Picks him up and tosses him halfway across the ring, though.
Yep.
Was that all he has, though? That took a lot of energy as he gets sent across the ring, ducks the clothesline.
And here comes Flex up. We're ducking again here.
One more time.
Oh! Double clothesline takes both men down. But Flex, oh no, look at that.
Flex so very on the wrong side one more time. If there's anything that worked out for Mulato X, it's positioning. If he's smart, he'll roll on top of him and grab a hold of the leg, pull him back. But right now it's a race.
Yeah, Flex Simmons is close to his corner, probably the closest he's been for a while. Wait a minute, did we see the tag? Oh, come on, what are the wrestlers doing?
Well, the wrestlers right now preventing a tag as they get clotheslined in stereo. And Mr. Sexy and G-Money calling their shots at the moment.
Yeah, smash the mat looking really well together here.
Well, smash the mat, smashing the wrestlers.
Yeah, oh no, and the wrestlers tossing out, smash the mat. Wait a minute, but G-Money and Mr. Magnificent ended up on their feet. Well, here go the wrestlers on the outside. We're fighting away here. But you see Flex Simmons, he didn't get a chance to tag, so I mean, he's still got to be exhausted. He's Flex Simmons. But Flex Simmons in there with Mulato X. Can Flex capitalize? He's got Mulato X up.
Well, he's got.
Here's your winning match. The team of Mulato X and the Wrestlers.
This is Jonathan Darwin here with the new owner of Ring Wars Carolina, Dex Carter. Mr. Carter, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yourself.
Yeah, I hear you got a lot of big things in store. Can we get like maybe a couple of sneak peeks or previews?
No. That's not what we're talking about right now. No. Did you see what happened out there? I was cheated. First, I was supposed to go against an Anderson. I don't care which one. None of them show up. I'm supposed to win the television title. That was my title to win. And this happened. You got to fix this. I told you, I am the diamond. I'm the man in this company. I am your star.
Let me stop you right there. Because this is my company now. And we work day in, day out to make some big changes. And you were one of them. August 6th, 24th anniversary show. Marcus Cross. That name ring a bell? AEW.
Yeah. It
Right?
rings a bell. Yes.
Right? Big time. Let's see how you do about that. Thank you.
Marcus Cross, Gemstone, August 6th. You're going to want to see that one.
We gonna show up. We can't show out.
RWC.
Jonathan Darwin here with the Playboy Alex Bryant. Alex, this one has been a long one in the making. You versus Victor Andrews, August 6th, last man standing match, sir.
You know, Jonathan, that's a match that a lot of people would be scared of. They would run away from it. They would say, no, I'm not signing on that dotted line. But see, the thing is, somebody like me, I don't back down from any challenges at all. None. Zero. And especially when I get the chance to get my hands on Victor Andrews after all this time. You see, Victor's been a thorn in my side ever since I eliminated him at Golden Opportunity. He just cannot leave me alone, but that's okay because everything must come to a head. So August 6th, I want everybody in this arena to make sure they're buckled up. And I want everybody in that locker room to pay close attention because I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I come down that ramp, it's all business. When I step through those ropes, you're looking at the impact player in Ring Wars Carolina. And if Victor Andrews doesn't know that, then I can promise you, Jonathan, after August 6th, when I'm done with him and he can't answer the count of 10, he will never forget the night he faced Alex Bryant.
This one's going to be a hot ticket. August 6th, you're going to want to be here.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first. From West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing at 220 pounds, this is Simply Delicious.
And welcome back to more Ring Wars Carolina BattleGrounds. Jonathan Darwin and Stephen Hensley here in the King Arena in Lumberton. Simply Delicious Dino, one of the stars here, former RWC Tag Champion, former RWC Heavyweight Champion, former Candy Bowl winner, and well loved by those here in the King Arena in Lumberton, North Carolina. But he's going to have his work cut out for him here today.
And his opponents. Feel my monstrosities.
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
Oh,
no? Is that what you have to say, Jonathan Darwin?
There's a few things I
no.
want to say, but I'm too scared to say them.
Well, here's what I have to say. Oh, yes! I love a one-sided contest, and doesn't get more one-sided than a mere mortal man, a good professional wrestler, going against a monster like Side Effect. Side Effect, a former RWC Tag Team Champion, a former No Limits Champion, a man who recently won the Cape 4 Wrestling Alliance Battle Royal to win the Cape Fear River Trophy. Side Effect is a force of nature, a force of destruction. He is a godless killing machine in that ring.
Yeah, and speaking of Battle Royals, former Golden Opportunity Rumble winner in 2021, coming out at number 30. That luck of the draw.
And really hold on to those numbers. A 30 against 1 odd. This guy comes out on top. You can't stack the deck against him.
Conspicuous by his absence, though, the leader, David Barnabas Spector.
Oh, don't say things like conspicuous. You want to start a scandal here? You want to say Mr. Barnabas, Mr. Spector doesn't have his liege's best interest in mind? I'd say
I'm sure he
everything's
does.
working out fine for Side Effect. That's no accident. There is a plan in motion always for a guy like Side Effect as far as David's concerned. So don't ever question him again. Apologize right now.
I apologize to Mr. Spector.
You really have no spine.
I do too. But I tell you, though, I mean, why is he not here? You
Maybe
figure,
you could take it out of your wife's purse?
don't you start. Okay, so we got the power game to Side Effect. I'll concede that point. But when it comes to experience, Dino has it against Side Effect in spades. So Simply Delicious Dino is going to have a lot more to draw upon.
Yeah, he's got so very much to draw upon, but really, deck stacked against him.
Oh, I'm not going to say it won't be an uphill battle for Simply Delicious Dino.
An uphill battle. That makes it sound possible. What Dino's looking at is a giant 3,000-foot cliff edge that he has to get up to the top of, and it's greased with oils.
But I tell you, he's holding his own here against Side Effect so far. So you got to give the man his due, Steve. Dino's got Side Effect in the corner.
Well, I give him this. He's a brave one. He's got a lot of courage on his side, and as you mentioned, he's kind of got a lot of heart on his side. But really, that doesn't matter when the guy you're in the ring with can stop your heart from beating another beat.
No, it is not.
You want to know what the end looks like? It looks like a silver skull. It looks like a red skull, and it's staring him right in the eyes right now.
I tell you what, though, all Dino needs to be is better than Side Effect for three
all
seconds.
He needs to be is better than Side Effect.
For 3 seconds, that's it.
Good luck. Good luck to you, buddy.
Hey, anybody can get lucky on 3 seconds. And Dino knows it. And that's what's given Dino hope so far. Yeah, he's on the short end right now. But that can change at a moment's notice. Oh, my God.
Big time splash in the corner there. Dino, he's not feeling too good right now. And John, that is a former tag team and heavyweight champion, a former Candy Bowl winner. And he nearly went down for the 3 count there. And how many minutes is that into the contest? Have we even gone 4 minutes?
No.
And that was real close.
That's uncalled for.
Admit it, John. Part of you thought that was over just now. Part of you thought it could end.
I tell you what, there is a possibility that could have ended with the force that Side Effect came into the corner. Yeah, and I tell you, Dino's in trouble. You see him on wobble legs even as he gets back up. Getting whipped again, and there's an interesting strategy by Dino to try to take out the legs of Side Effect. Oh my, holy cow!
Dino with the crossbody. Dino nearly stole it there with a grazing kick to the leg there, and then following up, was able to hit that crossbody. Otherwise, ordinarily, I believe Side Effect would have caught him, slammed him through the canvas there. But Dino, he's found an opening now. He's going to focus on that leg, but he's got to be real cautious right now because that head is still real close to those arms of Side Effect, and that's all Side Effect needs to rip that head clean off his body.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We're starting to see the veteran experience of Dino come into play with that knee, knowing how to take apart a body part. And that's what we're seeing here. And you can see Side Effect hurting because of the way that he's pulling on Dino's hair, trying to find a way to break loose. Not so successful. And Dino, I tell you what, look at this here. Dino acting very calculated as he drops all that weight down on the knee of Side Effect.
Well, you're right. He's measuring the guy. By a guy like Side Effect, 2 count, you don't want to take too long to measure him. You don't want to take too long to look for that perfect pivot point. You kind of got to stay up on top of that man because the second you don't, that's the second he's back up to his feet. That's the second it's over.
Yeah, speaking back to his feet, oh my God.
I do not know if I would try this.
Oh, straight down goes.
Splat you go, my friend. That's why you don't try things like that.
I don't know what Dino's thought process was in that plan. I really don't. That was a very unorthodox tactic to try by Simply Delicious Dino. And now he's paying for it as Side Effect comes off. Wait a minute!
Well, Side Effect going for broke with an elbow. That may not be a high-risk move for other guys, but for a guy his size, it is. Up off the ground and down you go. And Dino right now has an opening in this contest if he has ever had an opening, and he needs to fly off that rope.
Yeah, he's up there. Can he get it all? Oh, no!
Too little, too late. He needed to jump down sooner, perhaps on that leg that he was focusing on earlier. It might be turning out different than him than what I perceive to be happening at the moment, which is the beginning of the end.
And that elbow straight to the spine of Dino by Side Effect.
And Dino's lung right now, it's not feeling good. His kidney's not feeling good. His back's not feeling good. Those core muscles in his abdomen aren't feeling good. And I got to tell you, looking at him,
Wait a minute. Aha!
Christian Rayo, what are you doing, young man?
Well, we've heard about this. I mean,
well, I got to tell you, this is uncalled for. Side Effect came out earlier, but he didn't lay a hand on the kid. And Rayo just absolutely lighting up Side Effects with that steel chair, hitting him 4 or 5 times, just knocked the big man out of the ring, John.
Well, hey, Side Effect jumped Christian Rayo last month. Only is fair.
Well, let's look at what's happening in the ring, though. Dino waiting on Rayo. Whoa! Spine buster.
Dino very upset he's going home with the loser's share of the purse. Oh. Side Effect furious. And look at that. How many times did he get hit with the Side Effect, get hit with the chair, that he's still up there?
I believe 5 times, John.
And he's back up to his feet. Referee protecting Christian Rayo, which is very fortunate for that young man.
You want to know how he's back up on his feet, John? Back up to what I said earlier. The man is a godless killing machine. I wasn't saying it to be cute.
Nah. We'll be back with our main event. Please welcome my guest at this time, RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, James Anthony.
And Excalibur television champion, because I'm the best and should be on television.
August 6th, Hunter Rainer gets a chance to regain that championship.
No, he doesn't.
He's got a title match.
Did you see what happened out there?
Yeah.
He might not make it then. I mean, let's be honest, I re-injured his leg. He's not going to make it. And if he does make it, it'll just be like what happened at the Millstone show. I'll walk out still RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion. You see, John, this is a new era in Ring Wars Carolina. There's a new Junior Heavyweight Champion here now. The best. You see, let's be honest. Who did Hunter Rainer really defeat when he was Junior Heavyweight Champion, huh? Who really remembers him beating Ramo? Who really remembers him beating Axton Ray? Nobody. Because they're nobody. But James Anthony, I'm a somebody. And I will prove that to Hunter Rainer and everybody that shows up on August 6th at the 24th anniversary show. Because when the dust is settled and smoke is cleared, I will still be the Junior Heavyweight Champion. If Hunter Rainer, better hope and pray he wins. Because if he doesn't, well, let y'all better hope and pray he wins then.
We'll see what happens on August 6th.
Here tonight, G-B-B. Listen to Smash the Man podcast. The reason I listen to it, because I'm an Anderson.
Hello everybody, this is Melina and you're watching Smash the Mat podcast.
Hey, this is Real Heavy of Smash the Mat podcast.
Look at that.
If you're looking for a wrestling podcast that covers the majors as well as the independents, look no further than the Smash the Mat podcast.
The very best in talk wrestling. Available on streaming platforms including YouTube and Apple Podcasts.
Also follow us on social media.
Smash the Mat.
This is Jonathan Darwin. I'm going to try to get words with somebody who's pretty eluding, and that's Flex Simmons. Flex.
Huh?
Due to the actions of the Rustlers, Mulato X was able to pin you in that 6-man tag match. Your thoughts after that pinfall?
Well, number one, that kid's got a hell of a DDT. Smash the Mat, I love those guys. We had a good game plan going in, but as any good leader knows, no plan survives contact with the enemy, and that changes everything. While I don't agree with the tactics that the wrestlers use, they are the champions. They've made it very clear that they're going to keep those championships. Mulato's a different story. Mulato, you're up and coming, you have a lot of ambition, but your attitude after that win is what I have an issue with. There was no honor in that. There was no admiration. The way you came off that victory, knowing that you didn't get it cleanly by yourself, we're going to see each other down the road.
Wow, we gonna show up. We can't show wow.
RWC.
The man, so intimidating, he does not need any music. Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. I tell you what, this match has been well chronicled. 1 year in the making. This match was supposed to happen so long ago and did not, unfortunately. At the 2021 Golden Opportunity Rumble, Alex Bryant eliminates Victor Andrews. A month later, Victor Andrews beats Alex Bryant down and dumps Alex Bryant's body right in front of Alex Bryant's mother. In October, they're getting ready to do the contract signing. Victor Andrews had to walk away for medical reasons. We weren't sure if he was ever going to wrestle again. And at the 2022 Golden Opportunity Rumble, what does he do? He returns as number 2. And who is number 1 that evening? None other than the Playboy, Alex Bryant.
From Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, weighing in at 150 pounds, the Playboy, Alex Bryant.
A lot of pride on the line this evening, John.
Yeah.
You know, guys like you, guys like Alex Bryant, you have it out for guys like Victor Andrews. You talk all this trash about him. You don't really mention his accolades. You ignore his history in this company that, as far as I'm concerned, he helped build up brick by brick in its strongest form and fashion.
Hey,
you don't even mention of his influence to the youth in our wrestling culture.
Hey, I mean, I'm not going to take any away from Victor Andrews. He's been on Future of Honor, Ring of Honor with James Anthony. He's been showcased on Raw.
And this is right up his alley. This is a guy who was trained by C.W. Anderson. You don't think he's the kind of guy that can go toe-to-toe with anyone in a last man standing situation?
Look at the referee here, ejecting Rome, and I can't blame him. The young man, this is going to be dangerous. You don't want Rome out here for something like that. And
well, if he wants to be a weapon, he can be a weapon.
Oh, Alex Bryant, he's ready for
whatever
it.
he wants. He's cool with me.
Wait a minute.
And
Seal
Alex
the deal
Bryant,
right there, off the bat.
Snake in the grass that he is, no honor in Alex Bryant. I can't argue with him staying on the prize, but come on, man. Victor Andrews, noble man, watching as the kid leaves, and Alex Bryant taking advantage of really the most compassionate part of Victor Andrews, and that's low. That is low.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, while you're being rude, can we say hi to our friend?
Well, I tell you what, wanting a front row seat to the big match here on Ring Wars Carolina BattleGrounds, the new owner of Ring Wars Carolina, Dex Carter. Mr. Carter, thank you so much for sitting in.
It's a pleasure, guys. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Yeah, and I know you wanted to be here a little earlier. Business obligations and travel issues kind of put a damper on that one, but I mean, what a way to sit here calling a last man standing match with us.
It's definitely something that we want to make sure RWC is known for, the big time matches, and this is having a front row seat is where I need to be.
Well, you're definitely scouting it here. You want to give us any little teasers or spoilers? You're talking about big matches. What's on the horizon?
If I tell you, I have to, the rest.
Oh, no. Well, you can kill Steve.
No,
That's a dumb thing to say.
We need him. We need him.
We do.
We do. Who else is going to save the fans from your commentary?
What do you mean? Save them from my commentary?
This is my boy. We're going to go out. We're going to go drinking later.
Definitely. After this big of a
Bryant,
celebration.
I treat people right. I welcome them to the booth because he's my colleague.
I mean,
he's your boss.
I put enough zeros in the check, so
He puts
I should
lots
get
of
something
zeros
back.
in my checks. We
Wait a
took
minute.
off yours, put them on mine.
Wait a minute.
But back in the ring, Victor Andrews dumping Playboy Alex Bryant to the outside.
And for the fans that might be a little surprised at the count here, it's not going to be a count out. In this last man standing match, no count out, no disqualification. The only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent so they cannot answer the count of 10. I mean, this match is not for the faint of heart, and it's saved for those rare occasions here in Ring Wars Carolina when something has become so heated, so feuded. And the referee there, out back there, following the action. Oh, and here's the thing, gentlemen. Victor Andrews, Alex Bryant, they could fight anywhere. They could fight outside the ring. They could fight back in the dressing area. They could go over to the stands, and it's 100% legal.
Oh, yeah. They can literally do anything they want. They should be a little bit more imaginative. Even in the early goings here, I see 100 different things just lying around the ring, just waiting to be swung.
Oh.
Perhaps at their opponent's head, or their abdomen, or their knee. I'm not real choosy here, but I'm saying you got to take advantage before your opponent does. If you're passing an opportunity that's just laying off to the side, I got to say, why, gentlemen? Why?
I'm just glad I took the heads up and up the insurance, because I think this one is going to be
Oh, that is a pretty premium.
pretty necessary.
Yeah, I mean, this one, I thought about it a year ago. Uh-oh. Looks like Victor's going hunting.
That's what we're talking about, Victor. That's the advantage I was mentioning up here. It's legal. You can't argue with it, can you?
No, you cannot. Oh.
You hear that sound? Tick-tock, Alex Bryant. That's you in a couple seconds.
I tell you, you might be a little bit quick on the button there. Is Alex Bryant.
Well, Bryant saw what was coming his way, kick to the
Oh!
gut, goes for the abdomen of Andrews with that chair, but Andrews rolling out of the ring. He says, not now, not me, player.
Very smart.
Absolutely intelligent.
Well, I tell you what, let's ask the owner. Right now we see Alex Bryant in charge.
Is that our new segment, Ask the Owner?
Yes.
I like it.
I do like it too. But at this point, what do you see as the strengths of Alex Bryant going so far, Mr. Carter?
Man, Alex Bryant, since the first day I got here, high energy. I think that's a very, very good characteristic that we need here in Ring Wars. He's got a lot of heart. Not the biggest guy in the gym, may not lift the biggest weights, but you can't take that heart out of him, man.
You can't. I can't argue with that. Another thing you can't take away from him, he has perhaps the finest conditioning in Ring Wars Carolina. I don't like the guy, but I can't take away his his natural athletic prowess and his determination, probably his two most promising characteristics as far as being a professional wrestler. When he manages to blend that together with knowledge in the long run, we could well see a different breed of athlete out here.
I like the hybrid, man. There's a lot of guys that are different shapes, man. I think wrestling is going away from, the big guy, tall guy. We got some hybrids in here, and Ring Wars Carolina has a lot in this locker room.
Whoa!
There goes that fire. There goes that fire.
Wow, Alex Bryant getting some strong words in with one of those in attendance, but that gives Victor Andrews a moment to recuperate.
I know
you were talking about the conditioning.
Alex Bryant absolutely fired up.
Yeah.
I know we talked about that cardio. Doesn't he have the record for the
Golden
Opportunity Rumble?
Record setter, over an hour in there. And now we see Victor Andrews in control. So I'll throw it back to the owner again. Strengths of Victor Andrews.
Victor's traveled those roads, man. That experience, you can't teach that. I think he's seen it all, done it all, and I think he holds it well.
Gentlemen, just an observation from my standpoint here. I believe these two men, you can tell the story looking at them. One of these guys came here today dressed for a wrestling match. The other man came out here today dressed for a fight of his life. He came out here ready to brawl. Everything about him says street fight. Can't say the same for Alex Bryant. I don't know that he's bred for a situation like this. Victor Andrews, on the other hand, even those gloves give him the advantage.
I think you might be wrong.
Yeah,
I
Steve.
think you might be wrong.
Yeah, Andrews.
Can't argue with the skull to the chair. I can't argue with that one.
No. And that rung Andrews' bill pretty good. Mr. Everything down there now, and we're up to half of the count.
Is he going to do it?
But I tell you what, look at Bryant. He's still exhausted over there. He's holding up on the ropes to keep standing. Got an 8.
The first 8 count.
1 second away. Oh.
Both men still standing, though. Bryant going back on the attack.
Yeah, we're seeing it now here. And Bryant fighting into that corner with the closed fist, 100% legal in this match.
Andrews going up and under, clubbing forearm to the back of Alex Bryant, leaves him crouched on that top rope. Number of bad situations that could unfold for Bryant from here.
I just love a good match.
Sliding the chair out. I don't know why he's doing that. There's no DQ.
I love a good match where you can see the emotions out of these guys. They really do not like each other. And like you said, a year, that's a lot of pent-up emotions that you got to let out.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Mr. Carter. As we see Victor Andrews. Oh, wait a minute, Bryant. He's got a hold of that turnbuckle area. He might be able to stop from going down. Yep.
He's got his feet hooked. He's got his hand hooked. Those back elbows. That's going to knock Andrews off. Andrews dazed right now. Alex Bryant, though, still winded, still exhausted, still feeling the effects.
And yeah, Bryant, though, look at that. Positioning himself to get ready to take a high-risk maneuver, but Bryant got caught by Andrews. This could spell trouble for the Playboy.
Attempted superplex being blocked, though. Alex Bryant still in this thing. Victor Andrews, I'm sure he's frustrated right now.
And we're seeing it here as the Playboy with a headbutt. Down goes Andrews.
Smart move. Great ring awareness. Great.
Yeah, Alex Bryant.
I don't know about awareness, but the fight's still there. I can't take that from him.
Yeah, I think he might be running on some instinct. Wait a minute. Look how quickly Victor Andrews is back up there again, though.
Well, Victor Andrews up and ready, and he gets the superplex this time. Still holding on. Up and over. He's still got him hooked up. One more for the road. Nope, lifts him up. Fireman's carry position.
And
swings him. Drives him down face first on the canvas.
And we start the count again here.
TKO, possibly by Andrews, may work to his advantage here. That might be all she wrote for Alex Bryant, but Victor Andrews got to get to his feet first.
Yeah, and look at that, Bryant grabbing the ropes. It's not going to stop anything. The only thing it may do is help Bryant find a way to climb up, but I don't see that.
Both men feeling kind of groggy right now, kind of helping one another get to their feet. That's how little both men may have left at this point.
I think we're starting to reach those deep waters.
Yeah, and I tell you, though, the other thing I think about is, like you were talking about, Mr. Carter, so much pent-up aggression. They may not want it to end yet. They may want to fight it out some more and put that punishment on their opponent.
Well, Alex Bryant on rubber legs finally being knocked down by Victor Andrews.
The referee starting the count again, but Andrews, I think, he looks like a cat wanting to play with his favorite toy. He looks like he's not.
Well, he looks like a cat ready to spill the organs.
Definitely got some more toys under there. We definitely have a lot of toys under that ring.
Oh, my God, no. Oh, my.
Sliding the ladder into the ring now. Alex Bryant holding on to those ropes. Alex Bryant might want to go between them.
Yeah. Victor Andrews wedging the ladder over into the corner as Bryant's up. And you see Victor. Now, oh, wait a minute. Bryant with a reversal.
And he sends Victor Andrews into that ladder. You can hear the impact from where we're at. Bryant going to send him across the ring. Nope, going to turn him around one more time.
Yeah, but look at that. Victor Andrews still standing even after those 2 shots into the ladder.
And these guys are just this is why I wanted RWC. This is amazing.
How much did this cost you?
Wait
was
a minute,
it worth it?
He's not going to say how much he paid for it.
I can't, some
I get
deals.
it. The
and
tax
some-
man. I understand the need to hide that.
We got to keep it quiet, but
Oh! Good night, referee. Well, gentlemen, I understand your zeal to win this contest, but nobody can win when the referee's out.
Do I need to get out?
Bryant, lying in wait.
Deal by Bryant, but no one to count.
The second time tonight he's hit that maneuver. But where's the referee?
I got it, but I don't think it'll count. 1,
3, 4, 5, 6. Nobody's out here, though.
Okay.
There we go.
We got a zebra. Get on in there, son.
I pushed the button.
But look at this. The count's starting at 1. How many seconds has Andrews been down already?
I trained my refs well. You got to start over.
And this guy not responding at all to the emotion of the moment. He's got a strict and steady count going out there, and that's what you need as a referee. No emotion involved, no bias.
I mean, at this
Unlike
point,
my commentary partner, John. Can we do something about that?
I call it like I see it, and I'm passionate.
No wonder you're wearing glasses.
Wait a minute there, Steven.
Playboy Alex Bryant got that chair. And is Andrew smiling?
That's what I was going to say. Look at the look on Andrew's face like, what do you got for me, kid?
that's a different
He's
type
not
of
even
man
fighting
right
it
there.
off, John. Look at him.
That's a different type of man right
He says,
there.
come on.
Andrews is wired differently to be able to call for it. Wait a minute, there's room.
Wait a second. We got the kid's out here.
Oh, my God.
Did he just do what I think he just did?
Wow.
Oh, kid, I don't care if you're on the naughty list. The Outlaw Rock Star's buying your Christmas presents now.
Wow.
He is the chosen one. He is the chosen one. I love him. I've never wanted a kid so much in my life.
No
I didn't know you
rules.
could teach them to do that.
No rules. Use what you got. Use what you got.
Wonderful. Oh, he slams Bryant down. Is this it? Is this it?
That could be it.
Let's get going. That's one. Come on.
I tell you what, Victor Andrews setting up that ladder. I don't know if he wants it to be it.
He
Why?
knows.
Why would you want it to be it? Just beat him in the head with the ladder in this thing.
He knows that Alex Hart. He knows it. He
Yeah,
knows
look.
that's not enough. I don't even know what's going to take either of these guys.
That's the dangest thing I've ever seen at a wrestling show.
Anybody got a tractor around?
How?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yep.
You've seen it before.
Oh, wait a minute. Victor Andrews has Bryant up. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Is he climbing up? Is he doing what I think he's trying to do?
I don't know if that ladder's sturdy enough to be able.
God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
I am deeply concerned for the outcome of this for both gentlemen. Alex Bryant elbowing Victor Andrews in the head. He's in a very precarious position regardless.
Forearms by Alex Bryant and Victor Andrews fighting on that ladder.
You know, this ladder in the ring kind of gives me some ideas.
Of potential future matches we could see here in RWC?
You know, some titles can hang up there. You know?
Ah.
We got some good Raptors. But back to the last man standing.
To the contest at hand, I mean, good
Yeah, wait
golly.
a minute.
Oh, my goodness, no!
Steal the deal off a ladder.
That is the kind of maneuver that shortens a career. I see that, and I become worried for the athletes. And you know how little I like Alex Bryant.
Yeah, that may have done as much damage to Alex Bryant. Maybe a little bit more to Victor Andrews, but not by much.
And both men real slow to move this time. That's got to be 15 feet they fell down to that mat.
Yep. Alex is up. Maybe.
Is he?
Well, he's on rubber legs, but he's
Wait a minute.
technically standing.
And that's it. That's it.
And an odds-defying performance by Alex Bryant. He had literally every trick that Victor Andrews could possibly thrown at him. The children of the future of wrestling came out here and attacked him. He still overcame that.
Yeah.
He got thrown off a ladder, fell nearly to his death. But he jumped off a ladder nearly to his death, but still the winner of the match.
Yeah.
I love RWC, fellas. I love it.
Rome coming out to check on his dad. It's Alex Bryant celebrating here in the King Arena. What for the owner of Ring Wars Carolina, humbly saying, Jonathan Darwin, Stephen Hensley, we'll see you again for more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.